So there's a beautiful story. Rashi starts it here, but if you look in Masechtas Me'ilah, which most of you haven't learned, at least with me, because it was 2 years ago, before the cycle started, can't miss this opportunity of such an amazing story. It's a long one. It's a whole amid of a story, but I'll tell it to you b'kitzer, but it's a great story. The Gemara says that there was a gzeira, 3 gzeiras from the Romans on the Jews. No bris milah, no Shabbos, and no Tyrus HaMishpacha. So Ruvain, Israel Lubli, something like that, came to the Romans, and he dressed up like a Roman. What did he do? He cut his hair like a Roman. He shaved the front of his head. It was very hard to find this picture. I remember in Me'ilah, it was a whole matzav. I found a football player, whatever, had to cut around. Shaved the front and had a long hair in the back. So they thought he's a Roman. And he said, Moirdik, he said, you want a strong nation or a weak nation? They said, weak. Okay, so why are you taking away bris milah? Let them have a bris milah, they'll be weak. Oh, gewaldig. He said, you want them to be wealthy or poor? Poor. So why are you taking away Shabbos? Let them keep Shabbos. They won't be able to plow the fields. They'll have one less day to make money. Oh, you're saying very good. And Tyrus HaMishpacha, sugar, you want them to multiply? Gewaldig. Keep it like, oh, say that, they're masking. Then all of a sudden, they see him walking around with the strimel the next day. So, you're Jewish, you tricked us. We're going right back to the 3 things. That's it. So what do? They bring in Reb Shimon Bar Yochai. He's Melubah Menisim. Reb Shimon Bar Yochai said, I need somebody else to come with me. So he said, bring Reb Elazar ben Reb Yosi. Reb Yosi, the father, says, you're not going, you're going to get killed. So Reb Shimon Bar Yochai says, and what about me? I'm not going to get killed. So Reb Yosi says, no, I'm not worried about the Romans. I'm worried about you. You're dangerous. You say one word, you turn into a mound of dust. You can't go on a trip with Reb Shimon Bar Yochai. I'm not sending him crazy, sending him son. So he said, I swear, I promise, I'm not going to do anything to your son. They go on a trip, and all of a sudden somebody asks the Shaila, is the blood of a sheretz tamei or not? So, Elazar Reb Yosi made the mistake of his life. He answers. And Reb said, you did what? In front of me? Poof! And he got askara. And he's on the ground about to die. And then he realized that he promised he's not going to do anything. He dive in the whole thing, and somebody stepped on his neck, and the askara came out of his neck. Whole maisa. And then comes Ben Talmion, the head of the Shadim. He shows up, I'm here to help. So Reb Shimon Bar Yochai started crying. He said, the Shivcha, meaning Hagar, she saw Malachim. I get Shadim. But let's go, let's do it. So he come with a plan. And Talmion is going to jump into the body of the daughter of the king, and she's going to become a sugar. Kachava. She starts saying stupid things, crazy things, and the king's going nuts. Says, Reb Shimon Bar Yochai, I could heal. I know how to do it. So they let him in. He walks over to the girl, and he whispers, okay, Talmion, the trick's over, go home. So he leaves her body, and she's normal. Oh, king's all excited. Now you can go into the treasure. Go into the treasure, do whatever you want. So they go into the treasure. And instead of taking gold and silver, Shalom Aleichem, instead of taking gold and silver, he takes the decrees of Milah, Shabbos, and Taras HaMishpacha, and he destroys it. And now, says the Gemara, Omar Rebbe Elazar, Rebbe Yosi, Ani Ri'esiya B'Roimi. What was he doing in Rome? Here. He was in Rome, he was inside the secret treasure house, and he saw a few things. What did he see? The paroiches. What's very interesting, Rabbi Kiva Eger on the side over in Gilead Ashah says, this is what he saw. I couldn't find it in Me'ilah. In Me'ilah, he doesn't bring it. Over here he says it. He says, Machteshes shel beis aftinos. He saw the grinder of the Ketores. Shulchan, the beautiful Shulchan that we have over there. No, this is the Mizbeach. The Shulchan, the 12 breads. U'menorah, the menorah. U'paroiches v'tzitz, what the Kohen Gadol had on his, and he says, Adayim munachim b'roimi. I don't know if it maybe means in those days, until this very day, upon him. That's what he saw. Says the Gemara,